Welcome to our English class. I'm Mrs. Pagar Vidya from Pimpalgaon High School, Pimpalgaon, Baswant, District, Nasik. Today, we are going to see the remaining part of the lesson World Heritage. Now, I am going to read the paragraph. The World Heritage Committee. Today, the World Heritage Committee is the main group responsible for establishing which sites will be listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The committee meets once a year and consists of representatives from 21 state parties that are elected for 6-year terms by the World Heritage Center's General Assembly. The state parties are then responsible for identifying and nominating new sites within their territory to be considered for inclusion on the World Heritage List. Now look here. We are going to see the role of the World Heritage Committee or its workings. Now look here. World Heritage Committee. It is responsible for identifying and nominating new sites within their territory to be considered for inclusion on the World Heritage List. Look here. म्हणजेच युनेस्कोच्या जागतिक वारसा स्थळांच्या यादीमध्ये कोणती ठिकाणे समाविष्ट केली जावीत याचे प्रमुख अधिकार जागतिक वारसा समितीकडे आहेत. सेकंड, द कमिटी मीट्स वन्स अ इयर, म्हणजे या समितीची बैठक वर्षातून एकदा होते. नेक्स्ट, दिस कमिटी इज मेड अप ऑफ रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह फ्रॉम 21 स्टेट पार्टीज, म्हणजेच 21 राज्य पक्षांच्या प्रतिनिधींचा यात समावेश असतो. Next, the representatives are elected for 6 years terms by the World Heritage Center's General Assembly. म्हणजे 6 वर्षांच्या कालावधीसाठी हे प्रतिनिधी निवडले जातात. रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह म्हणजे प्रतिनिधी. जस्ट लाईक युअर क्लास मॉनिटर इज रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह ऑफ द होल क्लास. ओके. So the World Heritage Committee is responsible for what? For identifying and nominating new sites within their territory to be considered for inclusion on the World Heritage List. Now I'm going to read next paragraph. Becoming a World Heritage Site. There are 5 steps in becoming a World Heritage Site. The first of which is for a country or state party to take an inventory for its significant cultural and natural sites. This is called the tentative list, and it is important because nominations to the World Heritage List will not be considered unless the nominated site was first included on the tentative list. Next, the countries are then able to select sites from their tentative list to be included on a nomination file. The third step is a review of the nomination file by 2 advisory bodies consisting of the International Council on Monuments and Sites and the World Conservation Union, who then make recommendations to the World Heritage Committee. The World Heritage Committee meets once a year to review these recommendations and decide which sites will be added to the World Heritage List. The final step in becoming a World Heritage Site is determining whether or not a nominated site meets at least one of 10 selection criteria. If the site meets these criteria, it can then be inscribed on the World Heritage List. Once a site goes through this process and is chosen, it remains the property of the country on whose territory it sits, but it also becomes considered within the international community. Now look here. So there are 5 steps of becoming a World Heritage Site. म्हणजे जागतिक वारसा स्थळ ठरवण्याचे प्रमुख 5 टप्पे आहेत. First of all, take an inventory. Then inclusion from tentative list for nomination file. Third, review of the file by advisory bodies. Fourth, decision of the World Heritage Committee. And the last one, name of the site is inscribed to the World Heritage List. Now we are going to see one by one. Take an inventory. Inventory means a detailed list, or that is also known as tentative list. Here, a country or state party makes a detailed list of its notable cultural and natural sites, and that list is known as tentative list, means provisional list, म्हणजे तात्पुरती किंवा प्रायोगिक यादी. But it is of great importance because only those places are taken into account, or only those places are considered for the World Heritage List which are formally entered in this tentative list. म्हणजेच एखाद्या देशाने किंवा राज्य पक्षाने आपल्याकडील लक्षणीय सांस्कृतिक व नैसर्गिक स्थळांची संपूर्ण यादी बनवणे याला प्रायोगिक किंवा तात्पुरती यादी म्हणतात. परंतु ही यादी अत्यंत महत्त्वपूर्ण असते, कारण एखाद्या नामांकित स्थळाचा समावेश या यादीत नसेल तर जागतिक वारसा यादीसाठीच्या नामांकनासाठी त्या स्थळाचा विचार केला जात नाही. सो दिस इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. नेक्स्ट स्टेप, inclusion from tentative list for nomination file. Then each country selects some sites from the tentative list to enter on a nomination file. म्हणजे त्यानंतर प्रत्येक देश आपल्या प्रायोगिक यादीतून नामांकन फाईलमध्ये समाविष्ट करण्यासाठी काही स्थळे निवडतो. The third step, review of the file by advisory bodies. Two advisory bodies that are made of the International Council on Monuments and Sites and the World Conservation Union examine this nomination file and put the proposal to the World Heritage Committee. म्हणजे ह्या तिसऱ्या टप्प्यामध्ये जागतिक स्मारके व स्थळे परिषद आणि जागतिक संरक्षण संघ या दोन सल्लागार समित्या त्या फायलींचे परीक्षण करतात आणि जागतिक वारसा समितीकडे आपल्या शिफारशी पाठवतात. Now the next step, decision of the World Heritage Committee. Now the World Heritage Committee reviews these suggestions, recommendations and decides which places or which sites can be included to the World Heritage List. म्हणजे जागतिक वारसा समिती या शिफारशींचे अवलोकन करतात व कोणती ठिकाणे जागतिक वारसा यादीमध्ये समाविष्ट करता येतील ते ठरवतात. The last stage, name of the site is inscribed to the World Heritage List. Here, the committee examines whether or not a proposed site meets or fulfills at least one of the 10 selection standards of judging, that is criteria. And if that site fulfills the criteria, then that site is enrolled or inscribed, म्हणजे नोंदवले जाते on the World Heritage List. And once the site that goes through this process and is selected, then it becomes the property of that country on whose region or on whose area it is located, as well as it is treated or it is considered as an important part of the international community. म्हणजे जागतिक वारसा स्थळ बनण्याच्या शेवटच्या या टप्प्यात ते नामांकित स्थळ 10 निवड निकषांपैकी किमान एक निकष पूर्ण करते की नाही हे तपासले जाते आणि तसा निकष पूर्ण करीत असेल तर जागतिक वारसा यादीमध्ये त्या स्थळाचे नाव नोंदवले जाते आणि ते स्थळ ज्या भागात आहे त्या देशाची मालमत्ता तर असतेच, पण आंतरराष्ट्रीय समुदायाचाही महत्त्वपूर्ण भाग म्हणून ते गणले जाते. Now we are going to see the next paragraph. Types of World Heritage Sites. As of 2009, there are 890 World Heritage Sites that are located in 148 countries. 689 of these sites are cultural and include places like the Sydney Opera House in Australia and the Historic Center of Vienna in Austria. 176 are natural and feature such locations as the United States Yellowstone and Grand Canyon National Parks. 25 of the World Heritage Sites are considered mixed, that is natural and cultural. Peru's Machu Picchu is one of these. Italy has the highest number of World Heritage Sites with 44. India has 36, 28 cultural, 7 natural, and 1 mixed World Heritage Site. The World Heritage Committee has divided the world's countries into 5 geographic zones, which include Africa, Arab states, Asia Pacific including Australia and Oceania, Europe and North America, and Latin America and Caribbean. Now look here. The number of the World Heritage Sites in 2009 were 890, situated or located in 148 countries. Out of these, 689 are cultural, including places like the Sydney Opera House in Australia and the Historic Center of Vienna in Austria. म्हणजेच 2009च्या गणनेनुसार एकूण 890 जागतिक वारसा स्थळे आहेत आणि ते 148 देशांमध्ये वसलेली आहेत. त्यापैकी 689 स्थळे सांस्कृतिक आहेत की ज्यामध्ये ऑस्ट्रेलियातील सिडनीच्या ऑपेरा हाऊस आणि ऑस्ट्रियातील व्हिएन्ना येथील ऐतिहासिक केंद्राचा समावेश आहे. While 176 are natural sites such as United States Yellowstone and Grand Canyon National Parks. म्हणजे 176 ठिकाणे नैसर्गिक आहेत जसे की अमेरिकेतील येलोस्टोन आणि ग्रँड कॅनल नॅशनल पार्क. Among these World Heritage Sites, 25 are considered mixed, that is natural as well as cultural. Peru's Machu Picchu is the example of mixed heritage sites. म्हणजे जागतिक वारसा स्थळांपैकी 25 ठिकाणे ही संमिश्र स्वरूपाची म्हणजेच नैसर्गिक तसेच सांस्कृतिक स्थळे आहेत जसे की पेरूचे माचू पिचू. Italy has bagged number 1 with 44 sites, while India has 28 cultural, 7 natural and 1 mixed, total 36. म्हणजे इटलीमध्ये सर्वाधिक 44 जागतिक वारसा स्थळे आहेत. भारतात एकूण 36, त्यापैकी 28 सांस्कृतिक, 7 नैसर्गिक आणि 1 संमिश्र स्वरूपाचे आहेत. The world's countries are divided into 5 geographic zones by the World Heritage Committee. They are Africa, Arab states, Asia Pacific with Australia and Oceania, Europe and North America, and last Latin America and the Caribbean. म्हणजे जागतिक वारसा समितीने जगाची 5 भौगोलिक प्रदेशांमध्ये विभागणी केली आहे जसे की आफ्रिका, अरब राष्ट्रे, एशिया पॅसिफिक ज्यामध्ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया आणि ओशियानाचाही समावेश आहे, युरोप व उत्तर अमेरिका आणि 5वा लॅटिन अमेरिका व कॅरिबियन. Now we are going to read the next paragraph. World Heritage Sites in danger. Like many natural and historic cultural sites around the world, many World Heritage Sites are in danger of being destroyed or lost due to war, poaching, natural disasters like earthquakes, uncontrolled urbanization, heavy tourist traffic, and environmental factors like air pollution and acid rain. World Heritage Sites that are in danger are inscribed on a separate list of World Heritage Sites in danger, which allows the World Heritage Committee to allocate resources from the World Heritage Fund to that site. In addition, different plans are put into place to protect and or restore that site. If, however, a site loses the characteristics which allowed for it to be originally included on the World Heritage list, the World Heritage Committee can choose to delete the site from the list. To learn more about World Heritage Sites, visit the World Heritage Center's website at whc.unesco.org. Now look here. Many World Heritage Sites are in danger or being destroyed or lost due to, see the reasons why World Heritage Sites are in danger: because of acid rain, war, air pollution, floods, poaching, earthquakes, uncontrolled urbanization, and heavy tourist traffic. These are the reasons. म्हणजे जागतिक वारसा स्थळांना युद्ध, अतिक्रमण, नैसर्गिक आपत्ती, अनियंत्रित शहरीकरण, पर्यटकांचे प्रचंड लोंढे, हवा प्रदूषण, आम्लवर्षा यांसारख्या घटकांमुळे ती नष्ट होण्याच्या मार्गावर आहेत. So, the World Heritage Committee first prepares a separate list of sites that are in danger. Then supplies resources from the World Heritage Fund to that site to restore it. Also, different plans are put into place to protect or restore the site. म्हणजेच धोक्यात आलेल्या वारसा स्थळांची एक स्वतंत्र यादी केली जाते व जागतिक वारसा समिती त्यांना निधी पुरवते, संसाधने पुरवते आणि त्यांचे संरक्षण व जीर्णोद्धार करण्यासाठी उपाय योजते. But if a site loses its features or qualities which allowed it to be originally included on the World Heritage List, the World Heritage Committee can delete the site from the list. तरी देखील एखादे स्थळ ज्या विशिष्ट वैशिष्ट्यांमुळे जागतिक वारसा यादीमध्ये समाविष्ट झाले होते, ती वैशिष्ट्ये जर नाहीशी झाली, नष्ट झाली, तर जागतिक वारसा समिती ते नाव बाद करू शकते. And if you want more information, you can visit the World Heritage Center's website. Now we are going to see new words and phrases. Establish means to set up or promote, समाविष्ट करणे. Consist of means made up of, सहभागी किंवा बनलेले असणे. Representative means a person chosen to act or speak on behalf of a group. प्रतिनिधी. Identify means to recognize, ओळखणे, शोधणे. Nominations means propose, formally enter, नामांकन किंवा नामनिर्देश करणे. Territory means region or an area of land, प्रांत किंवा प्रदेश. Consider means think carefully about, विचार केला जाणे. Inclusion means the act of including, म्हणजे समाविष्ट करणे. Next page. Inventory means a detailed list, संपूर्ण यादी किंवा सूची. Tentative means experimental, provisional, प्रायोगिक. Review means examine or a formal assessment, परीक्षण करणे. Advisory body means a board appointed to advise, सल्लागार समिती. Recommendations means suggestions, proposals put forward, शिफारस. Determining means decide firmly, cause something to occur in a particular way, ठरविणे. Criteria means fixed basis to judge or standard of judging, कसोटी किंवा परीक्षा. Inscribe means to enroll or to print, to write or to engrave, नाव कोरणे, नोंदवणे किंवा यादीत समाविष्ट करणे. Considered, treated म्हणजे समजले जाणे. Next, allocate means to assign म्हणजे नेमून देणे, वाटून देणे. Urbanization means expand city area, शहरीकरण. Delete, remove, वगळणे, गाळून टाकणे, कमी करणे. Poaching, the illegal practice of trespassing on another's property or encroachment on another's property, अतिक्रमण. Earthquake, a sudden violent shaking of the ground causing destruction, भूकंप. Resources means a source of supply, support or aid, संसाधने. Restore means bring back or re-establish or return to a former condition, म्हणजे जीर्णोद्धार करणे. Students, if you liked my videos, do subscribe to my channel. Like, comment and share these videos with your friends. I will be there with the next lesson very soon. Till then, goodbye.